Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Sam. Welcome to this video. So this is another game update video. I want to try and cover all of the game updates that Jagex puts in the game. And for this one, it's a new quest featuring or related to the Bandos race. So throughout it, you got to fight 3 different monsters. I think it's the same for everyone, so just Yelps, Lol, and General Grado. And every time you got them to low HP, you got to decide whether to kill them or to spare them. And surprisingly enough, I actually spared all of them. Yeah, that's right, even Yelps. He does look so cute and I couldn't do it. So I did spare all of them, and overall the quest was pretty decent. It definitely wasn't my favourite one, but it was still, relatively good. I mean, most quests which come out into the game now are decent, relatively good graphics. I mean, I say relatively good graphics because I'm playing in kind of like a mix of low detail and high detail, so I couldn't actually get to fully witness it with everything they can do. But overall is a decent quest. I'm trying not to spoil too much of it. I'm just going to briefly touch on it, but the quest was good, and it was good fun sort of doing the combat. I mean, me specifically, I did enjoy the combat more than the other parts of the quest where you had to sort of run around and talk. The combat was really good fun, and it did have some tactics with it as well, so it wasn't just a simple sort of fight the boss and leave it like that. You did have to run around, dodge things, and it was really good fun. Throughout all of it, it was nice. So if you don't want to see the rewards, probably now is a good time to close the video, but if you do, then the rewards are relatively good. They really were. I mean, most quests that come out now, they come out with a punch, and this one was definitely a good one. So you got 2 quest points, 80k attack XP, you got 80k strength XP, 75k XP lamp for combat skills, and also another 50k XP lamp for combat skills. You got this, I'm going to struggle to say this, but Kaizaj, the ability to add a Bandos hilt to it. So the Kaizaj is pretty much just a weapon which you use throughout the quest, and if you add a Bandos hilt to it, it just becomes more powerful. And you can use that as an override as well if you want to. You unlock the champion title, you got the Bandos memories book, the ability to have my arm change the Trollheim teleport to the God Wars dungeon entrance, which is really cool. You've got improved drops from Bork, and the last thing is 2 treasure hunter keys. So there we go. It's pretty good, quite a lot for that one. Definitely, a nice sort of bit of XP, and definitely that sort of shortcut for the Trollheim teleport. I'm definitely going to use that. Alright then guys, so talking about the Kaizaj is this massive weapon which you get from the quest, and you can add a Bandos hilt to it to make it more powerful. So I went over to the Grand Exchange to buy one, and the hilts were selling for over 2 mil, so obviously a lot of people wanted to try out this new weapon with its maximum power, and so did I. So I did go ahead and bought a Bandos hilt. I think I bought it for about 2.3 mil, which you can see on the video right now. So you just add the hilt to it, and just changes graphically wise. You can see the Bandos hilt on it, and the stats get improved as well, which is always nice. And you can always dismantle it if you want to sell the hilt again, so don't think if you add the hilt to it that's it. You can always dismantle it, sell it back on the GE, get your money back and everything like that. So when you do put the hilt on it, it just changed from an honourable Kaizaj to a superior honourable Kaizaj, and it does look pretty sweet overall. It's not my most favourite looking weapon. It's a bit humongous and a bit crazy, but it's still a relatively decent item for the levels of the weapon itself. But for me, of course, it's still not that great. But no surprise there, seeing as I am level 99 and everything. This is like level 70 weapon without the hilt, and level 75 with the hilt. But what I'm going to do now is head over to Bork, because if you don't remember me saying, if you complete the quest, one of the rewards is that Bork can have its drops improved. So I'm going to go over there and see what he can drop, and yeah, let's go. Alright then guys, so here I am at Bork. I haven't been to this place in so long. I actually used to come here to get my daily charms, because if you don't know already, Bork does drop charms. I believe he also drops some gems as well. And it's not being too bad to kill anyway, so I'm quite excited to see what he can drop from after this quest, as it does say he has improved drops. So there he goes, he is now dead, and the Zamorak Mage is going to teleport away, so there we go. And let's see what he's going to drop. So there we go, there's the loot, and I can see a lot of gems, a lot of charms and everything like that. And he can actually have the chance to drop an elite clue scroll as well, so if you want to get a relatively easy way to try and get an elite clue scroll, then come over to Bork, because he's quite easy to kill. He's in the Chaos Tunnels as well, by the way, if you don't know where he is. But let's have a look at the drops. So we've got some dragon stones there, only 1. We've got some rubies, diamonds, emeralds, we've got some sapphires too, and a nice amount of charms as well. We've got 20 blue charms, 20 crimsons, and also 10 green charms. So from this loot, I wouldn't say it's too bad to kill him. It doesn't take very long, maybe about a minute, and to get all of that loot, I'd say it's worth it. So if you have done the quest and you want to get some charms, maybe a little bit of money as well, then you know, go over to Bork. You know, you can do it once every day, and by the looks of it, it is worth it if you want to go for the charms. So in terms of the cash, it's about 65k, but the charms are most likely the main thing, which is good from this. So there we go for the loot from Bork, and yeah. So with the new quests, there are 2 new comp requirements, both relatively simple. The first one is to unlock 2 music tracks, which you unlock, you know, throughout the quest, and then the other one is to recover 14 Bandos memories. So what you want to do is head over to Ubiusk. I'm not entirely sure if that's the right way to say it, but I'm just going to say it how I see it. Just go back to Ubiusk and pretty much cover every single bit of land on the world, and you'll see these green chronicles appear out of nowhere, and you need to catch 14 of these in total. So just make sure you do, you know, cover as much of the world as you can. You don't really want to miss one because that could be quite a pain. I got it on my first try. It's not really that hard. Just catch 14 of them, and you'll be good to go, and you'll be able to wear your completionist cape requirement. You do get a tiny bit of divination XP, I presume, seeing as they are pretty much like chronicles. I believe it's only like 10 XP. I got about 20 because of the bonus XP, and you know, it's quite easy. It doesn't take very long, maybe like 2-3 minutes or so. And then just 3 other updates I wanted to quickly cover was the champion title. So this is the one from the quest. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So there we go, the champion. So I'm now known as ScapeSkill the champion. It's a nice green color as well. So if I activate that, there we go, looks pretty sweet. And then also a really cool little feature that Jagex added. If you actually examine an item, so for example this willow log I just got here, it will actually tell you the GE guide price. So right now willow logs are 18 GP, so that's really nice, especially for new players that want to sort of have a rough idea of how much their items are worth, or whatever they're, you know, collecting. That's really cool, that. And then there's one other update as well, which is pretty nice for the people with 120 capes, because they've now added bloom to the particle trail. Now I only have the dungeoneering cape, and unfortunately that one didn't actually get the bloom effect on it. Every other cape did, and you know, because I don't play in the right graphic settings to actually show bloom, I'm not going to include any in the video. But just a little heads up with that, if you do run around and you see some like crazy particles, that is because 120 capes have had their bloom enabled on them. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.